R&B superstar R. Kelly is known for his soulful voice and amazing musical talent, but he's also known for being a pedophile. In 2002, an anonymous tape was sent to the Chicago Sun-Times that clearly showed Kelly having sex with and urinating into the mouth of a 15-year-old girl. Despite the trial's overwhelming evidence and dozens of other allegations against him, he was acquitted of all charges. But what's even more astonishing was his relationship with the late R&B princess Aaliyah. When he was 27 and she was barely out of the 8th grade, the two illegally eloped. The marriage was annulled by her parents in 1995, as Aaliyah was persuaded to lie about her age on the certificate. Joel Madden, the lead vocalist of pop-punk band Good Charlotte, dated multi-platinum artist and Disney star Hilary Duff when she was only 16. At the time, Joel was 25 years old. The relationship was kept under wraps until Duff turned 18. In a recent Cosmopolitan interview, she revealed that she lost her virginity to Joel when she was underage. When asked about it, she said, "I had a 26-year-old boyfriend, so everyone can make their own assumptions about what I was doing." Wilmer Valderrama was one of the breakout stars on the hit TV series That 70s Show and the 2007 MTV show Yo Mama. Apparently, Wilmer likes to get involved with young Hollywood starlets. His first underage hookup was with Mandy Moore. At the time, she was 16 and he was 20. In 2006, he did an interview on The Howard Stern Show where he admitted to taking her virginity. When Wilmer turned 24, he had a thing going on with Lindsay Lohan, who was barely 17. Then at the age of 30, he began a long-standing relationship with pop star Demi Lovato. The two started dating in early 2010 when she was only 17. The late singer and politician Sonny Bono had an 11-year tumultuous marriage to the pop goddess Cher. Sonny helped his teenage girlfriend get singing gigs with some of the hottest performers in the 60s before they formed their own group, Sonny and Cher. Most people don't know or choose to forget that they were indeed lovers when Cher was only 16 and Sonny was 27. She dropped out of high school and moved in with Sonny, where she worked as his housekeeper. They sung at their own wedding ceremony when she turned 18. Jerry Seinfeld may be one of the funniest comedians of our time. With the success of his hit TV show and his flourishing stand-up career, he was once considered one of comedy's most eligible bachelors. So what made him want to date a young schoolgirl? In the early 90s, at age 38, he dated 17-year-old high school senior Shoshana Lonstein. To this day, he claims that he fell in love with her, and they dated for 4 years. Their romantic relationship ended because she didn't want to deal with all the publicity anymore. The late Fast and Furious star Paul Walker tragically died in a fatal car crash when he was 40 years old. He will be missed by people around the world, especially by his fiancée, Jasmine Gosnell. Jasmine was only 16 years old when she started dating Walker, who was 33 at the time. Their passionate love affair lasted up until his untimely death in 2013. They were even living together in his Los Angeles home. An insider stated in an interview that he knew she was young, but he always said she was worth the wait. When she was only 14, Melanie Griffith started dating 22-year-old Miami Vice star Don Johnson. Melanie was an extra in one of his movies from early on in his career. When Melanie was 15, she and Johnson began living together in a rented house in the West Hollywood Hills. They were married in 1976, when she was 18, but divorced after 6 months. Then in 1989, they got back together, got pregnant, and got married for a second time. They stayed married until 1996. Their daughter, Dakota Johnson, played the lead role of Anastasia in the film 50 Shades of Grey. One Tree Hill star Chad Michael Murray fell in love with an extra on the set of the popular TV drama. The Miss Teen USA runner-up, Kenzie Dalton, landed the role of cheerleader number 1. Chad was 24 at the time, while Kenzie was 17. 1 year later, he proposed to her while she was still a high school senior. Kenzie accepted his proposal, but after a 7-year engagement, they ended their relationship. Murray was previously married to another One Tree Hill alum, Sophia Bush, in 2005. Months before their divorce was finalized, Murray was already engaged to Dalton. Retired professional basketball player Karl Malone is considered the greatest power forward to ever play the game. But the two-time NBA MVP award winner got a couple of women pregnant in the early 80s at the beginning of his career. One woman in particular was Gloria Bell. Shockingly, when Malone was 20, he impregnated Bell when she was only 13. Although it has been proven in court that he is indeed the father, he refuses to acknowledge paternity of his son Demetrius Bell. After Demetrius' graduation, the two had their first and only conversation, where Malone stated it was too late for them to have a father-son relationship. Demetrius Bell has recently made millions as a defensive tackle in the NFL, playing for the Buffalo Bills, Philadelphia Eagles, and Dallas Cowboys. The king of rock and roll. Elvis Presley was at the pinnacle of his career in the 1950s. His sound, swagger, and sexuality sparked controversy, but he was adored by millions of screaming fans around the world. One of those fans would be 14-year-old Priscilla. When the two had met, Priscilla recalls him saying that she was just a baby. Elvis was 24 at the time. She eventually moved into Graceland with him while she finished high school. She married Elvis in Las Vegas at the age of 21. And 9 months later, their daughter Lisa Marie was born.